Speaker.
I call Sandra Goldie.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to applaud the Minister, Phil Heatley, for the magnificent bill that he's brought to the House, and his department, his officials, for bringing this bill to the House, because at last somebody is doing something to clean up this dog's breakfast in regards to aquaculture, and the opposition had 9 long years and didn't do it. Because this can and should be a billion-dollar industry. We need the export dollars, we need the tax revenue, we need the jobs. And why? Because there's an ever-clamouring demand for more dollars for health, education and policing, and you're only going to get that by having that tax revenue, by having those export dollars. And as Connor English said, that it's an excellent opportunity. There's no free lunch. We need these jobs. We need that sort of revenue. But you'll always get those people that will actually try and oppose that type of thing. You'll get people who march against things like Hobbit movies and the like. They march against the food industry, and yet it is the food industry, the agriculture and aquaculture sectors in New Zealand that are going to have the opportunity, with a bit of support and vision from the population of New Zealand and, of course, from the opposition, to make a real difference to the economy of this country, which we so desperately need. I just would like to applaud the Minister and his officials for the work that they've done, because it has been difficult. It is quite a vexed issue, but the trip that we took to Australia showed quite clearly where the roadblocks were. And if you look at Australia, there's the state which sets the areas, and all a person has to do that wants to get into the industry, it has to licence to occupy and lease to fish and a licence to occupy. Nice and simple. Here in New Zealand, what's the process? They had to go through a plan change, which meant consultation, lodge a plan change document, consultation again, hearings in the Environment Court, and then they had to repeat that process again for a resource consent and repeat it again for a UAE with MAF. Well, if that wasn't bogged down, I don't know what was. There's absolutely no surprise. There's been nothing happening in the sector for many, many years. So it's just wonderful to see that we have a bill here that's going to redress some of the concerns that have been raised and make some substantial progress as a way forward in moving this industry forward, and I certainly applaud it.
Members, this debate has concluded. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary will say no. No. The ayes have it. Party vote. I'll ask the clerk to conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
58 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
41 votes in favour.
Green Party.
9 opposed.
ACT New Zealand.
5 in favour.
Māori Party.
5 votes in favour.
Progressive.
1 vote in favour.
United Future.
1 vote in favour.
Honourable Chris Carter.
Members, the ayes are 111, the noes are 9. The motion is agreed to.
The Legislation Amendment Bill number 3, first reading.
The Honourable Phil Heatley.
I move that the Aquaculture Legislation Amendment Bill number 3 be considered by the Primary Production Committee, and that the committee report finally to the House on or before the 27th of April 2011.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. Contrary will say no. The ayes have it. Call on